we're at the hospital. Eleiya is sicky. She's very dehydrated. Basically, she caught a stomach virus and it caused her to have diarrhea and vomit, which made her very, very dehydrated. So that's what's happening right now. So I'm gonna do like little updates here and there, but that's what's happening right now. I was just gonna film like a whole sit down story on why we're here, but I don't know if I am, because I feel like that's just too much work, so I don't want people to see me. So basically, starting Sunday night, Eleiya started having diarrhea, and then all day yesterday she just wasn't acting like her normal self. Like, she would sleep all day, and you know her, she's always making trouble to Erizae, making a mess, getting to something, trying to eat something. But anyway, she was like just tired the whole time, sleeping. Like, I'll show a clip right now of her how she fell asleep in the playpen right now. So that's her. She was actually sleeping when I walked in there. I think I made noise, so that's why she started moving. But yeah, if you watch my IG story, I had that. And then so Liki finished work at 7 p.m. He gets home at 8 p.m. So I asked him if he wanted to come with me, because the hospital, the baby hospital, it's kind of far from where we live. So he told me yeah. So once he got home, she was like all okay, all fine. Like, she started crawling on the ground again, and then she was eating fruits because yesterday all she wanted was her bottle. She would take her bottle, but she didn't want no snacks, no food, no baby food, nothing, like no salad. She just wanted her bottle. So she was eating fruits, and I was like, oh, I guess she's better. And she was crawling around. So then we decided to just stay home. And then, mind you, I had to change doo-doo diaper like 2 to 3 times an hour because it was leaking out. So I bought a different brand, different size, and it was still going like crazy, like kept coming out. So I had to try to keep up with changing her so it wouldn't leak everywhere. So last night, early this morning, so she can reach me, obviously, you know, from her bed to my bed. So she was like touching me. So then I woke up and her whole entire face was white because it was covered in the roll up. Okay, so then I got up, I went to go get new sheets for her bed, and then I turned on the light, and then I wiped her down, and I just looking at her good. Her eyes were like sunken in. I'll show pictures right now of what she looked like when we first got in here. But can you see her eyes? That is not my baby. That did not look like my baby. And she was just crying, plus she was all sleepy. So I won't say, like, maybe I should have brought her in yesterday, but I didn't. But I'm glad I brought her in early this morning, and so was the doctor and the nurses. They said that was a good choice, because if not, it would have been way worse. But anyways, that's what happened. So now we're at Kapiolani, and she's staying overnight. They said that she probably will get discharged tomorrow based on how she's doodling and shishing, because if not, if they were to send her home and she's still having diarrhea, then she's gonna get dehydrated, like she needs IV. So she has IV in her arm. And another thing, when they put the IV in her, you know, when she gets shots, if you guys watch that video, she will scream on the top of her lungs. That's why her ears are not pierced yet, because she will scream at the top of her lungs. Like, she doesn't do well with pain. But okay, when she was getting her IV, I don't look when she gets shots or IVs, like, or trying my best not to, so I didn't watch. But she was just like whining, and then they're like, okay, all done. And then I was like, that's all? I was like, that was just a whine. That's how weak she was. She couldn't even do her regular cry. She had to just do a whine because she was so weak. And also yesterday when I sat her down, you know how we have like our wood flooring, she fell down sideways and hit her head kind of hard. It sounded hard, but the doctor said not to worry about it because it was such a short fall. Like, that's how weak she was. She couldn't even sit up on her own. But now she's standing. So now I guess I'll put some clips of pictures of the rest of other things if I have. If not, then you're still gonna see me talking. But I'll put the clip right now of her standing up, what she just did. Ew, Eleiya!
Are you that hungry? Oh shit, it's too funny.
But she's standing now.
Oh, look at
this
you.
Is her. She's coming back. And then, yeah. So that's an update. And then also I'll show you guys what happened just now when I was trying to put her in here because I had to use the bathroom. So right now would just be like catch up of the vlog of other clips that I did previous to this, because I was gonna, you know, make us sit down and talk about it, but I'm just gonna put it in one video. So that's what happened. And then this is whatever else this is. So it's kind of out of order by the way I filmed, but you get the point, you get the gist. So now I'm just gonna vlog with my phone because I did not bring my camera. I thought it was gonna be too much work, but I did bring a whole freaking 50 pack of diapers because I was like, oh my gosh, she's making so much doo-doo. I'm gonna have to keep changing her. Also update, she has not used the bathroom or made doo-doo in 5 hours now, which is an A plus because she had really runny liquidy diarrhea. So that's good. The IV is helping her out. Her eyes are back out. They said that as long as she's here, they provide diapers, wipes. They have Desitin on her right now because she has really bad rash from having diarrhea and having to, you know, touch and mess down there because you have to keep wiping. We did do blood work, but I know that's important, and I knew that she needed IV, like her fluids, so I was fine. I was okay with her having to have the thing in her arm. But yeah, that's an update for right now. And also they give her Pedialyte bottles. So when we first got here, we got like the big 8 ounce. You're gonna see in the picture, it's like a bigger bottle and it's all purple. I feel like these are like the ghetto baby bottles, but whatever, you know, she needs it. But she's taking it, and then now they just keep giving her 4 ounces. So I really need to use the bathroom. I've been holding it in. I know that's bad. This is such a bad. This is the only way my phone will stay. But I'm gonna record myself putting her in the jail cell behind me because I really need to pee. But she has IV in like her veins, so I have to be careful with that. That's why she has this right here. See it, and then there's her IV. But I really need to pee, so I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna put her in here. And I've never put her in here yet. She's so far she only leaves in here to change her diaper, and they change her diaper. And this is like they give her Pedialyte, so these are the bottles. But yeah, let's go. And I don't even know how to pull up the freaking guardrail thing. This is my current situation. This thing ain't even freaking hooked up, and I'm pushing the button. And then I'm trying to pull this out of the room to get help, but it's freaking plugged into the wall. And I can't just lay her there. Maybe I can lay her there. Leia, mommy gotta lay you down, okay? My baby is feeling better. Look at her crazy. Oh, she's stuck. Oh. So a little bit of an update. Sorry, our door, if you see. Can you see it? You see how it has like those little holes? They just like look. They just like put their eyes in it to see you. Sorry, I don't want them to see me because it's kind of weird. But Eleiya's in there. I had to release the bathroom, so I finally laid her down and she went to sleep. Sorry, I'm using my phone, so I said the quality is not going to be that amazing. But yeah, they said that they have to draw her blood again to get the result. Welcome to my room. Save all diapers and save all bottles. It's doo-doo diapers only because they want to weigh it, and there is a scale. Now you guys can see me again. I kind of closed the curtain so they don't look at me while I'm vlogging. But yeah, so we're at Kapiolani Hospital. It's for women and children only. So there is a hospital that is like 3 minutes away from my house, but I don't trust them. I'd rather come to Kapiolani because I know that this is mainly what they do. They deal with babies, they deal with children, they deal with kids. So I wanted to come here. But yeah, that's our update right now. Liki's on his way to bring me food because my mom said she was coming like 5 hours ago and she's still in here and I'm freaking hungry. But this morning, so Liki's dad drove me and the girls down here. Liki's dad watched Erizae, and then Liki's mom came here because she was at work, which is I think close because she works in town. And then Liki, he just got a promotion, so I guess you get points, and if you get a certain amount of points within a year, because it restarts every year, you get fired. So he was trying to avoid it, so he started work at 7 this morning. I came here at 5 this morning. So he went to work and they told him that they can't do nothing, he's gonna get a point. So he was like, okay, I'll take the point, you know, it's for his daughter. So then he came here and then he bought us from the calf corned beef hash with eggs and cheese and rice for breakfast, but we shared a plate because I was like, I'll just wait for lunch because what if I don't like it, you know. He's coming back with Erizae and his dad. He's bringing me chon can, my request. And then Erizae is not allowed in here. It's only for 12 years and older. So when they get here, I'll go out there and see her, and then Liki can stay in here. But Liki's gonna stay home with Erizae and I'm gonna stay here with Eleiya. I was gonna have my dad watch Erizae, but she's already wondering why she can't see her sister, and she doesn't understand that she can't come in here because she's too little. So Liki's just gonna stay home with her so she's not sad, because when I called him when they were at home, I could hear her in the background asking for me. So we are currently waiting for the blood people to draw her blood to test it to see how her testing signs are going. Sorry, I'm not the medical field people, so I don't understand. But anyways, I wanted trauma cam, but now I'm not getting it because Liki took too dang long to freaking leave that they're closed. So now I'm just getting zippies. But I mean, I should be thankful because at least I get to eat. Just staying in the doctor's a hospital is pretty boring, and the TV wasn't connected. Remember I showed you guys the thing was like disconnected over there? Well, she connected it, now I can watch the TV. But I'm really bored, like I'm going crazy. But I'm not gonna leave my baby, so I'm gonna stay here and stick it out. But I'm really bored. But Liki better have bought my extra clothes so I can shower and warm clothes because I'm freezing. Like I have like the workout leggings on, and that is so thin that my legs are freezing. And he better have bought my toothbrush because then I need to brush my teeth in the morning. I'm gonna have like stink breath on talk to nurses. Like that's embarrassing. So I know it's kind of dark, but I don't want to turn the light on because Eleiya's sleeping. But my mom just left. Liki's mom and dad are in the waiting room with Erizae because Erizae's not allowed in here. This is gonna be my second night ever in my life spending a night away from Erizae. The first night was when I gave birth, and after that I went home the next day because I couldn't be away from Erizae any longer. Now I'm gonna be away from her again, so it's making me like sad. Oh, and also he bought me my zippies. I ate some of it, not all of it, because then I wanted to go see Erizae. But yeah, got my food. Hello my love, good morning. Eleiya, I seen that smile. Look at mommy. Come on. Oh, you mommy can. Oh. Into control. Good morning. So it's the next day. Eleiya's up actually. She says IV in her arm, but she insists on moving around, and she's not crying. So I'm gonna just let her stay in there for now until she cries for me. She did throw up on me, but I think it's because I fed her too soon. So I changed my clothes that he bought me. And yesterday she had to get her blood drawn, remember I said, and I thought they were going to do it through her IV, but no, they had to prick her finger and pull the blood out, and it was so traumatizing because it took forever, and she just kept screaming and screaming and screaming. Her rash is still bad, but the new nurse that she has now, he's really good. He's like hooking it up with all kind of, he said that it's his cure to baby rash because he said he deals with it all the time. So we're trying to fix that. Hopefully she gets discharged today because I am so exhausted and I'm tired and I'm ready to go home. Oh, she's going up. But yeah, and also this morning, like around 4 this morning, she went through something dramatic. Like they were trying to change her diaper, and then plus touching her rash, she was like crying, like screaming. And then they were trying to fix her, where her IV is. She has like it makes it so she just can't bend it, but it was coming off. So they're trying to like fix that and plus change her diaper. So she was already in pain, she was screaming, she was crying. I couldn't do nothing, and then they had to weigh her because they have to weigh her every morning. They said they have to do daily measurements and weights to make sure she's gaining her weight back. Yep. But yeah, she's doing much better because she has her energy. Look at her. Eleiya. Patient side. Oculated patient side. Eleiya. I don't know what's happening, but anyways, she went through very traumatic trauma this morning. I'm gonna call the nurse because I don't know what this means. Or maybe Eleiya pushed it. Ooh. I don't really know. Let me push the button. So they just poked her finger again for her blood, and hopefully it comes back good for her like levels, because if it is and her diarrhea slows down, then that means you get to go home. But she leaked all on the bed. Her diaper was loaded. I'm hoping it was shishi because it was really heavy because she's having a hard time making shishi, but they said that it's gonna take a while just because she's getting back hydrated because she was dehydrated. But yeah, she does not like that. Maybe we get all kind of pokes. I just want the IV out of her arm because I know I hate IVs in my arm, especially like when I was in labor. Sorry. But yeah, I'm just ready to go home. Oh, last night my auntie and Uncle Ryan and Auntie Tori, they surprised us with, there's 3 balloons. There's one more behind those 2. But how sweet was that? Like everybody was left already, and then I seen somebody coming in after they were like cleaning up stuff, like the workers, and then I could see somebody coming in, and I seen like, you know how the door you can't really see the face, and I seen balloons, and I was like, nobody is coming. So I was like, oh, now I gotta see these people, they're in the wrong room. But it was my auntie. Oh, but it was my auntie and my uncle. So they surprised us. Thank you. That was so sweet. Like I thought that was sweet because it was not I didn't see that coming at all, but yeah. Lilian, pero yeah, she gotta get her sheets changed again. And then I changed her diaper, and I'll show you guys. So they use Desitin on her, this lollipop looking thing, and certain kind of wipes. I'll show you right now what they use on her. Use the Pampers Stay Dry diapers over there. That's the formula they're giving her. They're giving her Pro Advance because they don't have the regular Advance in the liquid form, and they want the liquid form, I guess. I'm not sure, but they got her on Pro Advance. This is the wipes they use. They say that it has like the ointment on it, and it is because these wipes are so thick and so like moisturizing. These were the wipes they were using. I just use it to wipe my hand when I'm done with her. It's a no stain barrier film. It looks like a lollipop. They said that it makes like a shield to protect the skin from the doo-doo, so you know, the rash. Then they use Desitin, and then this is, they say that it's like baking soda, that it helps to keep the area dry because it's so moist from her doo-doo, so it can make, like, hopefully help her rash go away. And yeah, that's what they be using on her. Yeah, my love. Someone from pediatrics just looked at her. They said that it's possible she can go home, so they're gonna slow down like her IV fluids to see how she does and see if she'll throw up when she goes back to her regular doses. But I feel like she is, because I've been giving her 2 of those bottles, so that's 4 ounces. So they're trying to make sure she's not throwing up and her, you know, down there. But they say that she's been sheeshing a lot because they look like in her diapers and they like examine what's in there. So yeah, they're saying that she finally has shishi, so that's good. And hopefully we can go home today, and I'm exhausted. So hopefully when I go home, Liki got rest and Erizae was easy, so he'll watch Eleiya. But she's probably gonna be exhausted too, because I am exhausted. I need sleep. I'm so tired. And this is so uncomfortable. And every time like I fell asleep, I felt like 10-15 minutes later I would wake up to her crying, because I would put her in there and they were doing her vitals. But yeah, we will see, hopefully. Yeah, we just gotta get her rash situated too, because that was sore. The pediatrics doctor was looking down there. He only opened her door when she started screaming, so you know she knows down there is hurt. It hurts her, because he went to check her heartbeat and she was just staring at him like she was kind of phased out, like her eyes, but she could see him, and she let him touch her, hear her heartbeat, listen to her. But once he went through that diaper, she didn't like that. But she does look way better than how she did look. Okay, I better stop talking. She's eating carrots, and every time she doesn't have the food in her mouth, she cries for it. Now she's making me so dirty. But it's okay, because she's eating a lot. So I was FaceTiming with Daddy and Big Sissy, so you guys couldn't see her earlier. Gotta be fast. But I don't want to overfeed you. My mouth's opening. She's so hungry. She hasn't eaten food for like 2 days. Like almost 3 actually. For like 2.5 days. I hope so. Her levels are still the same. Oh, which is, I want it to be higher so we can take her home. Almost done, my love. I don't know if that's good or bad. Don't throw it up. Oh shoot, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know, I'm sorry. The spoon went like all the way in her mouth. She just finished her bottle. We were FaceTiming with Big Sissy again. I don't want to give her 2 this time because she ate like almost the whole thing. So I don't want her to throw up. Throwing up is not good. You want me to carry you? Hello, my big girl. Hello, are you feeling so much better? Hello, my Eleiya. Hey. We are staying again for another night because her levels are still low. It was exactly, it was just basically the same as when they did it last night. So we're staying another night. Liki's on his way with my chunwon cam this time because, you know, last time he forgot. And when I told him I needed extra clothes, he already left. But there's like carrots over here, so I'm dirty. They lowered her IV. They cut it in half instead of giving her the full dose, and they gave her a probiotic to help with her diarrhea. Say, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. Daddy feeding Eleiya. Yeah. Is Daddy feeding the Eleiya his squash? It's lunchtime. Eleiya. Erizae, you married? My baby. Spend time with her baby. And you wanted that one?
Yeah, okay, here.
You want more ice cream? I got this one so it doesn't melt all over our hands. You want mommy to open that? Okay. So yesterday I was talking to my mom. So yesterday my mom was talking about a throwback of how she's holding my brother and he pooped all down her leg, and I was like, well, you don't change your kid's diaper. How does that happen? She's like, it just happened. I was like, how does it go all the way down your leg just one time? I know how. And it's all on my foot. So I was holding her and I was making her a bottle, and I was about to sit down on this bed thing and feed her, and all I feel is like wetness. Guys, these are my extra clothes. So now I'm gonna go back in my dirty clothes but throw up. But look at this. It's on my hand. So then Liki walked out to go check on Erizae, and I called him because my phone has no reception in here, so I use like the phone that's in here. And then I called him and I was like, I need you to come back. So now I can't talk ish to my mom because it happened to me. See, when I want to be mean. Now I'm gonna go rinse off in the tub. Thanks, Eleiya. Thank you, Eleiya. Oh, okay. Gotta go rinse off. She took it from me upside down, my love. Look, you're shooting the milk everywhere. I was holding it like this. She grabbed it from me. I'm back into my clothes that don't even keep me warm and where I got stains on it. Thank you. I really like those sweatpants. Keep me warm. It's cold in here. So remember before Eleiya was on Pedialyte, I noticed that when she got up, when she was on Pedialyte, she didn't have a due diaper in 5 hours. So they put her back on her formula, or on the Pro Advanced formula, and she keeps like having diarrhea again. So now we're gonna put her back on Pedialyte, but it's not gonna be the purple one because that was grape flavored. No, it's just the flavorless one. It's just clear. But if she doesn't take it, they'll give her back the grape one. But yeah, so that's the plan right now. She's currently sleeping on me. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. Oopsie, 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 oopsie. She's going crazy. She's going crazy. He already left. He doesn't know if he's gonna come back tonight. He might. If he does, he's gonna bring me extra clothes, but it's okay if he doesn't because we live kind of far from here. So if not, he's just gonna come back tomorrow morning, and hopefully tomorrow we can take my baby home and get this IV out of her arm because now she's moving around. So it's like moving over there and it's like bloody now. Over there's bloody. Allah, Eleiya, what are you doing? Oops. So a little bit more of an update. Eleiya is back on Pedialyte. I don't know if I said this, if I'm repeating myself, but if I am, I'm sorry. She's back on Pedialyte. This is just the unflavored, but she drank it, so I guess she doesn't care for flavor. I'm gonna feed her after I eat because she had 2 bottles. Yeah, my Eleiya. Where's Eleiya? There's Eleiya. Where's Eleiya? There's Eleiya. Mommy's gonna eat and then mommy will get you your food, okay? I'm hungry. I have garlic chicken and sweet and sour pork, spare ribs, something. Try my finger away. She's staring at me. I feel so rude. But I don't know when her dinner comes because I gave her dinner too, like her baby food. But I don't know when it's gonna come. But I feel so rude eating. Look at her. That's evil, but she's not crying. But talk to you guys later. Oh, try not to get my drink. So we FaceTimed a little bit with Daddy and Ari. This is yummy. She's eating bananas. These bananas are so thick. Compared to the vegetables, fruits are more thick. Like the vegetable, it'll slide off. Like the fruit is just chilling. So I ate some of my food, not all of it, because I noticed she started like smacking her lips, and I feel like that was rude. So I'm gonna get her food. I'm so glad she's eating. She didn't eat baby food in like 3 days, 2.5. Oh, so she just got her blood drawn. Hopefully her levels are good so we can go home. But when they turn on the light, look, I didn't even know this was on the ground. I don't even know how that happened. It's dirty. I really don't know how it happened and how it got there because it's away from the bed. So I don't know. So the cleanup crew is coming, and I got on her bed again because I changed her. Because when she cries, you can just hear it shooting out. What's happening right now? Yeah, you got your blood drawn. You look so crazy because you're all sad. Yeah. Okay, ready to go back night then? Yeah. She's been laying with me right here. I made it into a full bed. Or like, it's got a cot, so it's long. And she's been sleeping right here. Hopefully you get discharged and we can go home, baby. She looks so crazy. So the nurse ate. I know still in my stained clothes. He's supposed to bring me clothes. But, oh, this is how we're sleeping like this. But they finally cleaned up the drinks. They took her off the IV. See, look. Oh. Sorry, my phone. That's not happening. But they took her off the IV, so she's that wire cord free. But it's still in her arm, I guess, just in case. But we're still waiting for her test results to come back. But they said that they did slow down on that, and it seems like she's doing good, so they took her off of it. And she's still drinking her Pedialyte. And yeah, I've been texting Liki for the updates. I think he's still sleeping. And she just had her vitals done. And that's how tired she is from her fever. She just lets them do her vitals. Like, she'll open her eyes if she sees me, she's good. But when she's in the crib, she'll scream and cry. So I'm lucky that I'm happy that, you know, they let me leave her like this. She sleeps with me. She stays sleeps, and it makes me feel more comfortable. But it's weird when I wake up to them being like right in my face because they're checking her vitals because they won't wake me up, but whatever. So after the IV, they put her back on the IV, and then they came back to check her and they took her back off the IV. We're gonna put her back on her regular formula, bless you, because you know how she's on Pro Advance and they're ready to eat. They said that the ready to feed is different than the powder form, so they ordered her a can of what she drinks, the Similac Advance. And then we're going to start her back on that. She's going to eat some carrots. They said she can eat again. And we're just going to try and make her levels go back up. Make her happy. Feed her. And hopefully her stools aren't as bad. Wait. You do not want to eat? Girl, look at that clean shirt. Now you look like mommy with carrots on your shirt. But you can get extra clothes. Mommy cannot over here. You good? Okay, and that's what's happening right now. Hopefully we can go home. If we do go home, we have to wait till the afternoon because they want to see her again. But yeah, that's what's happening right now. These are 2 ounces, and then these are 4-ounce bottles. Okay, I went to pour the 2 of those inside here, and it like overflowed, and the 4-ounce line ends right here. So how is that even true? And then I put 1 of that, and it was like falling over. So I have to try to fit 1 more in this. So she's back on her formula because they said that this one is different from that. The ready to make, the ready to eat. From the powder, it's different. Guys, this is not good. Just let it. I think Eleiya's like watching me. This is what you want, yeah, baby. This is what you want. Oh shoot, making a mess. This the formula. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna fit, guys. Oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. You want it, don't you? You want it, don't you? Okay. Hold this good. Okay, where's the needles? Hi, baby girl. So I actually told them that they could take the Pedialyte and this back since we don't need it, and they were like, "Oh no, it's yours. You can take it." So I guess I can give this to Liki's cousin's baby because that's what she drinks. Since they gave me what Eleiya usually drinks, and then Pedialyte. I'm gonna get more Pedialyte though when we leave, just in case. And then this is her water for her formula. Then Nips, Babas, spoon for the mama. Oh yeah, we opened up a new pack of diapers. This is what I gave her back with. It's really warm. It feels good. I use these to wipe my hands. I need more wipes for her. Then we got more Dustin. This lollipop thing, Prada. The food. This is how much she ate so far. She ate like half of the carrots and then some bananas. And then she has a bottle in there that she's not really happy about. Erizae and Liki are here. Liki kind of fed her baby food. Doesn't look like she really ate that much. I got snacks for me and Ari. I went to go change my clothes. I wish Liki bought me warm clothes. He bought me short shorts and this top. So I left these clothes on because it's too cold. Their nurse is coming in. Because there's a sign on a door that doesn't say the no kids under 12 allowed anymore. So Liki went to go ask if Erizae can come in. But it doesn't seem like she can, which kind of sucks. But Liki was like, we miss mommy. So he always tells me he'll be a stay-at-home dad while I work because he thinks it's so easy. He couldn't even clean our room with just Erizae. So I was bringing up, oh, but what about 2 kids? And he started laughing. He's like, we miss you. He said the room is a mess. But anyways, yeah, I'm done. Sometimes when like one time I left when she was sleeping, so I put my number just in case. But he freaking added his name. It was my name. You miss your sissy, huh? Yeah. So they said that Erizae is only allowed to stay by the door. She can't come in and she can't go out. Eleiya can't go out and Erizae can't come in past the door. So I'm not gonna do it to Erizae because I feel like that's just keeping her, like her sister's right there, but she can't touch her. You know, I don't think that's right. So Liki went back to Erizae because he can't handle her. He said he doesn't know what she wants. Eleiya, what are you doing? This is our view, guys. Every morning when I look out here, this road is traffic. They're painting. Where's the person at?
He's on the side.
Oh, there. Are they painting? You can look at them. Are we gonna go home? So one doctor gave us the okay. We're just waiting for the second doctor's okay, and if we get it, we get to go. So I hope we get to go. You wanna go home? You wanna go home? Daddy going. You ready? You ready? I wanna close it now. Hey, show me, pretty princess. Look at her arm. Sorry, Liki's trying to do a diaper change, but she's turning around.
Oh, snap.
What? You missed Dudu? She keeps looking outside. Is the painter still there? So look at her arm. She got it out. Are you ready to go home? Your sissy must be so excited to see you. Yeah, your booty girl. Look your sissy.
Open your eyes up. There's Eleiya!
Eleiya?
There's Eleiya. Go, Eleiya. Oh.
Boobies on her. Yeah, she got a wee. Did you miss her? You miss her? What? Did you miss her? We're gonna go home and you can play with her, okay? Okay, let's go. Eleiya, are we going home? Me too. You too? Yeah, Eleiya.
You're going home. On the first floor.
Your balloons? Yeah. Yeah.
Liki, she did look different.
So we are we're leaving the hospital. Got my Eleiya, my Eri, my Liki. What's mommy's name?
Mommy Elisha.
Mommy Elisha. So this is gonna be the end of this vlog video. Oh, they see your balloons. So it's just all about our hospital stay. But we'll see you in our next video. Say bye, Ari. Hi, you playing with your balloons? Hello. Oh, it's Erizae's balloons. Hello, Leah.